My name is ISH-ONE.
デルモンテです。
I do everything. What about you, bro?
This for the girls who really loving it just too much, like, because sometimes the love is kind of yudoku, you know? So you better realize that shit too. She call me crazy, how she feel? Yeah, she know I'm easy, she know the trail. Yeah, she wanna please it, yeah, I will. Yeah, you wanna fade it, yeah, you will. Just act like a princess, behave like a bitch. Fuck in the studio, we're making a bliss. Drive through the city like we're with my whole it. Making a minute like bitch, get off my dick. I don't care where you're from, let me how much you want. Every day fresh like a newborn, every day buying a suit on.
My name is ISH-ONE. I goes by the name of ISH-ONE, and I'm from Nagoya City originally. Now I'm based on Tokyo and do my rap music and make my music and like produce artists, so on and so many things. So I do everything. What about you, bro?
デルモンテです。はい。10年くらいかな、スタジオ、ここでデルモンテスタジオでやってます。そんな感じかな。
そうだね。
ざっくりね言うと、
Yeah.
まあいろいろ昔 DJ やってたりとかもしてて、でその流れでなんかスタジオをやって撮ってやってきて、で一緒にやったりとかいろいろやってます。
TEAM2MVCH is a produce group, me and DELMONTE in it. We used to have like more members and shit, but like now mainly like us as in TEAM2MVCH as in producer team, and mainly we produce like young artists, which is they're not really blowing up yet, and you know we're trying to make them, you know, a little bit hotter than now, right? So like that's what we're doing, like making, producing, making another music for the scene and shit. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, that's all about it. TEAM2MVCH. Yeah. The reason why, yeah, like back in like it was what like it was what like almost like 7 years ago. We started producing a girls group named Slick Chicks, and that was a time that I was not really called me as a producer at the time, but like we trying to, you know, make it we as in the producers, so like we needed a name, so like that's why we put the like TEAM2MVCH on our team name and shit. But like I think from then like we started producing Songgong and Underlit, Tokyo Gal, Roar, Last Four, Legend, and everybody, you know what I mean? Like, so you can explain.
ですね、だいぶ前に、新宿のイズムっていうクラブで、ホットブロックっていうパーティーがあって、でその時に僕まだその時 DJ だったんですけど、その時 DJ してた時にイシャンはYINGYANっていうグループでライブをしてて、でそこで会ったのがきっかけですね。なんだこの人たちなんだこの人たち、すごい結構ね、イズムもなんかまあ割となんかそのなんだろう、歌舞伎町とちょっと離れたところに入ってるクラブだったんですけど、もう結構ガチャガチャなところでワイワイやってた感じですね。はい。
I didn't know him basically till I knew him, but like I didn't know him.
Yep.
For he's doing like engineering and stuff, and so I don't know. I had no first impression or nothing. I had an impression when we have like the cipher in here called YANZOO CYHPER, which is, yeah, you can just check on YouTube too. At the time, I realized, oh, he's doing engineering and stuff, and then also he's doing a studio and he has this place. So my first impression of him is, I don't know, he has a studio. Other than that, maybe he was doing DJ at the party, but we weren't. I was not really into. I mean, anybody. You know what I mean? Like I was just doing my thing, and after that, I just go party and shit. So now I'm not really remember who's really DJing at the time. But like thing is, yeah, we were doing party together. But the crazy thing is, I don't really remember when we doing party. You know what I mean? Cause yeah. That was my first explanation. I'm sorry, it's boring. Yeah.
僕はですね、紹介してくれた人がそのライブ連れてきてくれたんですけど、その最初に言ったのがまあ2人そのISH-ONEとSAGGAっていう2人いたんですけど、ISH-ONEの方がそのあいつはブラッドだよ。でSAGGAの方はあいつはクリップスだよ。2人ともギャングスターだからっていう紹介をされてみたいな、ああそうですか分かりました、すごいですね、じゃあ2人見たら何でもないみたいなお前は一体何のつもりでそれを俺に言ったんだっていうね、そういうわけわかんないでしょうね。
What kind of like first impression? I mean, I'm not even gang member.
Oh, they gangster, man. みたいな感じで。
And the Crips and Bloods and together in the same group. What kind of bullshit is that? Yeah, I mean, yeah, but they could, but like still, you know what I mean? But yeah, stories fly, you know. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good expression, though. I mean, that's good. Good first impression of me, like. If you really think about it, because you think I'm a gangster, so like, oh shit, the motherfuckers is really, you know. Yeah. And that's all. Thank you.
Hey yo, what's poppin', man? This is a new era, new money, new money. We stole it already, baby. This is how we do it.
そうですね。
Because he did it, you know what I mean? No, sorry. Because he done it, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm sorry. そうですね、14年ぐらい前からここにいるんですけれど、まあ一番なんかそのまあなんとなく流れでその取れるんだったらじゃあ取ってよみたいな感じでなんとなくレコーディングしてたんですけれど、まあきっかけになったのは2010年の冬にリリースしたなんだろう、その時なんか企画ものがあってなんだっけ、24 Bars to Kill っていうその R レイテッドがやっていたその曲のリミックスをやるっていうので、そこでリミックスをやったのが、キラーズキャピタルリミックスってやつでISH-ONE、AKLO、OHGA、TAO、KOJOEだよね。そうそうそう。その5人が来てで曲作った時になんか今までと違うな、これが楽しいぞみたいなちょっとワクワクするぞみたいになって、でそっからなんかまあその人たち2人にいろいろな人たちからまあいろんな人紹介してもらったりとかが続いてスタートが続けるって感じです。そうですね、まあうちもそのいっぱい曲を作って出しているので、そのやっぱりこれだっていうのはなかなか決めれないんですけど、まあいっぱいいろんな人が知ってるのをあげるとしたら、まあISH-ONEのニューマネ、あとJP ザ・ウェイジー君の超ウェイビーとごめんねとか、あとヨーシー君とかもって、で一番最初に出した曲かな、22ビジョン、ヨーシーとリラックスで作った曲があって、それとかもまあうちで作ったりしてます。あとはもうちょっといっぱいありすぎてちょっといい年間800曲ぐらい作ってるはずなんで、はい、それもう覚えてないっていうのはとっても失礼ですけど覚えてねえ、あげたらキリがないっていうのがこんなところですね。はい。 There's so many songs we've been releasing shit, so like I cannot just put the one song out and but like if I say maybe first I would name Mr. Problem. Cause I'm a problem. Cause I'm a problem. Life is a beach, which is we released from my album called Pop-On Ninja. It was like 8 years ago, and just because the impact of the song was so crazy at the time, so I trying to produce make something sound as like K-pop and shit, like you know what I mean, like big band and shit, like, and then yeah, I trying to homage that kind of idea, trying to take the idea and then make it flip into something different, but like they don't really take it as that kind of like difference. They just take it as like a copy or whatever the fuck. So, but like it was that hard, you know what I mean? Because that kind of song, I mean that song was like we made it in like maybe 4 hours and shit. So like yeah, like even we compare with the like big producers and TEAM2MVCH, they comparing that. So I was like, damn. So I was like, damn. Yeah, like no, we were not trying to like diss anybody, but like the thing is, they were trying to diss us. So that was like, so that's why I named this Mr. Problem as first song. And second song will be maybe the My Chicks from Slick Chicks, which is till now the song is kind of popping and then they're still listening to, and yeah, the My Chicks, that was the kind of hella impact too, like at the time, because we had no group like that in Japan. 5 rappers, which is they're female and they're all together like that. So, and I put all together, the concept, all the videos and everything got together and came out good. So that's why like I put the name, I named my second producing song for My Chicks. Yeah. And then third one will be Son GONG. Son GONG is first song, which is Hanabi, featuring JAGGLA from Japanese Manganese and Benizakura, yeah, from PGP. Yeah, they were all friends and shit, and we were so we were hanging around together and shit at the time, and yeah, that song came out from nowhere, and suddenly Son GONG decided, let's make a song called Hanabi and put all together those 3 guys, which is saying HQ, what was that, like 1980, 87 or some shit. HQ87 でしょ。Yeah, 1979 era. There's so many good rappers in the era, and they got all together, which is 3 big names in Kansai together at the first time. So that's why I put a name on my third song for TEAM2MVCH is Hanabi. Yeah. So that's the 3 songs: Mr. Problem, My Chicks, and Hanabi. Yeah. But there's so many plenty songs that we've been releasing shit. So like now we cannot really decide one. This is good. This is one that we proudly present y'all. But like yeah, that was the song. Yep. I don't know, I'm ready. Yeah, she's bad as fuck みたいな。Yeah, she wanna play me. そうなんか俺遊ぼうとしてるみたいな。Yeah, she wanna play me. Yeah, she's bad as fuck. イカれて my baby. Yeah, she's bad as fuck. みたいな。じゃあ撮ってみましょう。Let's get it. Alright, let's get the studio, bro.
Yep.
Woo. I don't know, vibes, because if you got the like vibes and shit, like maybe you cannot really project yourself in the booth. But like if its vibe is good, maybe your technique, if you don't have technique, maybe your emotion can count on it. So like yeah, I think this vibe itself is the most important thing in the studio, not just technique or not just how much followers or not just how much you can rap. Basically your vibes, you know what I mean? if you don't get the vibe, I think you won't be able to make the crazy good songs in the studio. So like I think as in the team too much, we set the vibe first, not just what about this track, what about this track, or what about this track. No, I wouldn't give them like straight track to like I wanna hear their story first. Then then I wanna make my emotions go in my head and I play my keys or choose my sample and make a song. So like basically we customize the track for each artist, and yeah, that's why we do anything. But like before you making track or whatever, you need to set the vibe first. Like, and if you don't get the vibe right, why should I make a song for them? You know what I mean? Like, I don't really want to make a song for them if they don't get the vibe right, good vibe and shit. So yeah, but like we have a responsibility. We have a responsibility to set the move right too. So like yeah, definitely with our mic and shit, definitely we set the move right in the studio. Yeah, that's how we do it. Yeah.
向こういいですか。深部ですけど、トラック用意しないです。まず作るトラック用意しなくて、で来た時そのライブでもうどれだけ待たせる時間を少なくするかっていうのを自分は心がけてますね。とにかく早く。でもやりながらクオリティはちゃんと保つっていうか、ラフに雑にはやらないっていうところは意識してやってます。
Yeah, if we compare like timeline, we and them is like, I think our timeline was we didn't have not that much information, so that's why we need work to get our information. Even like I travel to States, even to New York to get the culture, right? Like, but nowadays, like thanks for the internet. The internet can Google it, or internet they can search like who's a real artist, whatever. So I think technology-wise, I think they granted. I mean, they kind of, how can I say? They kind of, they can take advantage of technology, but at the same time, they really need to have thinking like this advantage for technology, because the information itself you can get it easily because you can just search it on the internet. You can see like I said, like how rappers and shit, you can copy their flow, you can copy their style. Even like you can copy their fucking shots. You know what I mean? But thing is, if you copy the original, you won't be able to make any crazy good shit. So like I think for doing that, I think our time was kind of less information. So like we have been able to correct our needed information by our bodies and shit physically. You know what I mean? But nowadays they can just mentally access all the information. So I think it's technology-wise, it's kind of advanced by now. But like the thing is, our time was more organic. How can I say organic? Like more analog. You know what I mean? So, but I think there's good advantage for each time. So like I take the advantage, for anyway, anyhow. But still, yeah, I think there's time changing just because, yeah, we have a technology. Like we didn't have that much technology at first. So like, yeah, that's a big difference. But don't just count on technology that much, because technology just can calculate you and present you with some kind of new era, but that's not organic sometimes. You know what I mean? So you gotta really trust yourself and trust in you, like your organic mind, and then you can just, make something out of it. But yeah.
ですね。やはり昔そのヒップホップってやってる人はすごい少なくて、そのカウンターカルチャーというか、なんだろう、既存のものに対抗するそのものとして始まった っていうふうに認識してるんですけど、やっぱりそのいっぱい広がることによってそのカウンターカルチャーっていうものからその現在のトップカルチャーになってるものなのですごいそのいい意味で大衆化されたというか、その自分たちもやっぱり昔の自分たちはもっとヒップホップ世の中に広まってればいいのにみたいな感じで言ったんですけど、実際に本当に広がっちゃったみたいなので見るとなんかそのなんだろう、良くも悪くも、広がったんだなっていうイメージはあります。やっぱりみんなその普段聴くような音楽にもなってきたし、でクラブにも日本の曲がよくかかるようになったし、なんだったらそのね本当にコンビニとか抹茶とかでもあれなんかラップっぽいの流れてんなみたいなのっていうのはすごい感じるし、ただその分やっぱりその元となってるそのなんだろう反骨精神っていうのがその元にあったのかどうかわかんないですけど、なんかそういうものとは変わってきたんだなっていう感じはします。よくも悪くもっていう感じですかね。
Lost in the found, lost in the found, lost in the found, lost in the found, lost in the found. Yeah, we started from the battle, all the hustle was a model. Every day arigato, like we hit the lotto. All you lame motherfuckers, they just wanna follow. I visualize my vision, but these bitches wanna battle. The light up in the shadow, I'm on my speed so deep, catching up. I got more G's, more than Gucci sweater, stuck it up. You're just a dreaming, no achieving, oh just to get it and even able when ballin' achieving. We burning fire like a phoenix, so tell them I'm a way though. I never ever wait though, sparking my papo hate though. Yeah, we can run away though. They say it's crazy and never, it's just a better than ever. No matter the weather, could get the shit together. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Shit, I know what they say, and never run away. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. All we do is stay.